City and County of Denver. We even know what Mike Johnson's doing to the city and county of Denver right before our own eyes? And all of his promises to save everybody but the citizens of Denver. Ever think about that? But we're feeling it. And it's going to get way worse before it gets better. When you're on the hate algorithm and you're identified as a hate algorithm, you haven't done anything, your politicians don't match any of the rhetoric that they speak, the keywords that they come out, moving forward, moving back, whatever they say. The smartest IT people didn't tell their bosses the truth because they didn't, well, they didn't, it's like someone with a PhD from 1990 in IT. You're outdated. Throw that PhD out the door. I mean, that's the way AI does it now, but on the internet. Only the top people. It's going to be the most expensive real estate in the whole entire world. Bet. It's fire right now, folks. So you can serendipity all you want, all kinds of content, futureverse, metaverse. I've been doing this since 2006. That means something, folks. If you've been paying for the same website, or you just came up with a website 2 years ago off of content that you read somewhere else, it's going to link that content. When you Google, everything on the first page of Google search is free game. It's in our Constitution. So depending on, like for me, I got taught by Google. The best it could teach me for what I know and what I see in algorithms for my specific niches. And the main niche is to protect Denver from itself. That's why we created City and County of Denver LLC. See, that is a platform that's going to create, it's for profit. We're going to hire at $30 an hour, starting pay with bonuses. If you can handle up to 65 clients, then we have an avatar that you could just slide into, do what you're told, and create magic. That's $30 an hour, top insurances. We won't give car allowances and things like that if you're living within the Denver downtown. We will give you other benefits so that you're going to make so much money it's not going to matter because you're going to work from home. We have a new system where we know when you have left that cubicle wherever you dwell. And animals and all that stuff, if you have an animal, if you can't contain it, or we have things that'll warn us from too many breaks. When people come up, oh, I can do this, they try to funk the system, but you can't. You can't funk this system. You think that with the buses that we have, anyways, it's a gloomy day, but there's always sunset on the horizon. And I can tell you this, folks, Gen AI's already here. And you got people saying, oh, Gen AI's coming, artificial, just getting on the bandwagon because they realize they're buying ads or whatever they do. But that's only short time, because then you got to go, your rankings drop because the algorithms change now with SEO and all that stuff. When you Google search Durango Dank, I have Dank recreational dispensaries come up. You know why? Because I create ecosystems that generates content, generates in my ideology. Not all of it, but certain things that will create what? Residual income. So when we contact our certain people, they're already node connected to us. Now, if they want to ride the ride and they're there, I will get a paying client and we'll replace that listing with paid clients that will be representing the City and County of Denver LLC. And then we're looking for 50 to 100 partners. We haven't decided, probably 50 for the first round. And we're going to do work for our clients, but we're also going to let them allow to dip into the profit share, because this is worth billions of dollars. And I'm so smart. That's how Denver is, right? I'm so smart that I can do this. I have to pat myself on my own back. Yes, sir. No. Citizens of Denver who understand AI and how we can create our own oil fields based off digital flow, content flow. And I've created all the city and county of Denver.org.net to offset the damages that the city and county of Denver continue to use year after year after year, voice after voice after voice, action after action after action, identifier after the same identifier. Now we use voice uh, latent prints, and you can't escape it. And the AI people don't know enough to even talk about it, so they'd rather not, or tell people that, or they're, oh, we can't do that yet. Or you watch councilmen on TV, senators, well, they deleted the information and we can't find it. Well, if you're a politician, I guarantee you the gatekeepers put an Gen AI just for the fact of the searches and the information that comes up. It's not lost. It's the people that are head of all of our administrations that are lost. And they haven't changed one fucking bit. And they're putting our like for me, I'm 65. What do I give a fuck? I can't take none of this with me. I built this for the citizens, and they're still not smart enough. The bankers, the lawyers, all the people downtown who all want to bloviate. They're getting a fucking soccer field, and our streets never get fixed. Our sidewalks never get fixed. Denver businesses have been here 20 years, closes the door, and Denver says, I'm sorry, but they don't really care because they're going to get people from other states to come in and buy an already blood, sweat, and tear built location, and they don't have to wait to do any construction, and they take it over. That's how it flows, and that's how it flows all around the world. Only the strong survive. If you're weak, not got no money, go home. We gotta fill that spot for those taxes, and that's correct. So no matter how we get pissed off because our businesses didn't work, it's just because we didn't try hard enough, or we didn't, we got too busy with the mundane actions, and then all the everybody stealing from you. We had Joe's Buffet, 30,000 square feet. We had all 3 floors operated. And Denver Arts and Venues lied because when we got the Arts District verification, they gave all the money to the Rhino District. That's why Veronica Barella didn't get elected. And so you try to tell these people, hey, if you change this, you're going to be able to succeed. But they don't want to listen to nobody because they already know it. And by losing, they find out that they don't. I've lost, but I lost in a different way to gain other authority on the back end where I knew I wasn't going to win. But having been in the race gives me authority over those, including journalists, that aren't the main authority. Like when you think about a story, a title, and then the author, those are the first 2 important things in regards to content. And we cannot, just by the sake of simplicity, we can no longer bullshit our ideas, steal them from people, and try to take credit if it was theirs. You just can't do that anymore. I mean, I can tell you 100% that building's under the cloud. The cloud is now over the city and county of Denver, sucking energy, sucking lives, sucking content, images, emails, you name it, it's sucking. I wrote a song called Sucker Punch. It's about love. You're walking down the street, because that's what happens when you fall in love. It just hits you right in the face. It just sucker punches you. But wrote a song called Denver Family Services, and they're designed to destroy the family. And I have algorithm proofs. I have everything. See, right now you need facts, innuendos, false accusations, all that shit's going out the door in the future. It's going to be government. Everything's going to be verified. Everything's going to be verified, so that when the future And the kids are in school and in high school. They know now because the computer god is setting it straight for them all. Look at Black Sabbath. They wrote a song called Computer God on Dehumanizer album, 1993. And look where we're at now. They dehumanized the Trump family and they continue. And you can't survive. You can't build platforms on bullshit. It's well, it's not impossible, but eventually when people wake up, they're going to start realizing that what they see outside is real. And when they realize that all their money's gone and they're fucking starting over when they're 60, because they gave up all their life savings to keep a property and a business together, because Denver keeps promising they're going to bring people to Denver with some money. But you look down 16th Street Mall and you don't see anybody carrying packages. Locals ain't shopping there when you can get all that stuff for almost 30% off, 40%. They're not going down there. It's just tourists to come down here. But Michael Johnston gave all the hotels to the illegals, which were supposed to spend their money in the local businesses, but they sent it back home, Telemax. And so all the people are all praising, not all the people, just the people that voted for Mike Johnson. They like it. They like it. They have no money. So they use what investors call OPM, other people's money. That's the tax dollars and their fair election bullshit. And, we're going to do fair elections where we'll match dollars to those that normally wouldn't get into the election. What about the guy, the candidates that have all the money? Are they going to get money? Well, of course, it just wouldn't be fair if we gave only those that would never have gotten in the election and probably will never raise any money to get any money. They're going to raise more money, and we're going to end up eventually having to pay them way more money than they should have gotten. But who's paying attention?